Alright, I'm back. I'm trying to, well, hold on, let me, I'm thinking about calling this video, why are we calling on different names? You know, like different names of God. Okay, give me 1 second, huh? Okay. Now, remember when in my video whenever I told you, you people that God, that the Lord is actually a title. It's actually was put in the Bible as, you know, as like a name of God or one of His names. But God only has one name. Now, I'm going to read this to you, and which actually proves my point that the Lord was actually injected into the Bible, which means that if the Lord was injected into the Bible, right? How could this go back to and name be Yahweh or Yahweh or anything else like that, or Yah, you know, or anything, or even, you know, a higher, so a higher. Okay, let me read this. It says, English speakers use the word Lord. Listen, English speakers use the word Lord as a title of difference for various gods or deities. English speakers use the word Lord as a title of differences for various gods or deities. The earliest recorded use of the earliest recorded use of Lord in the English language in a religious context occur in the work of English scholars such as Bede. C. 673/735. However, Bede wrote in Latin. Michael Lepage describes him as without question the most accomplished Latinist produced in these islands. In the Anglo-Saxon period, he used an Anglo-Saxon phrase, which question, listen, that indicate a noble prince, ruler, or lord to refer to God. However, he applies this. Listen, he applied this as a gloss to the Latin text that he was producing, and not as clear translation of the term itself, Lord. So we've got to look now. We must remember now. This is he basically saying that the Lord is not a clear translation, okay, of the term itself, Lord, okay, as a gloss to Old English Dryden meant royal, ruler, prince, or noble. Listen, and did not, let me say this again, and did not indicate a deity after the 11th century. The Norman invasion of England and the influx of Norman French-speaking clerics, this understanding began to be applied to religious texts as well. But that occurred during the later Middle Ages and not in Bede's earlier medieval period. The word Lord appears frequently in the King James Bible of the early 17th century. See also, Jesus is Lord. Now, English language Old Testament translations such as the King James Version usually render the Hebrew name as Yahweh I'm sorry, Yahweh, excuse me, the Tetragrammaton as the Lord. This usage follows the Jewish practice of. Now, here, you can read this for yourself. I'm going to let you see that the words I'm making, they're not my words. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, there we go. Look at it for yourself. I'm saying it's made up here. Okay. Now, so we must understand that the term Lord was injected into the scriptures. Okay, possibly by the Jesuits. They're the ones that put Lord in the Bible. But anyway, now to give meaning of love to the God, which is Yahweh. Now, why we are not calling on one God in one name? So, that's what's scary about this whole situation to me is when you call God all these names, you don't have fear. You don't fear God because you're calling Him some other name. There's no fear. The first commandment is do not have. The first commandment is do not have no other God before me. So I can't remember which one it was, but I know it's the number one commandment is. So when you call Him by all these names, it's not His name. You are breaking the first commandment. Now, I was trying to catch this out. I noticed something that I actually, didn't actually figure out what I was saying at the time. I was actually just reading some things, whatever. Now, I'm going to read this again. And I want you guys to listen to. Matter of fact, I'll read it about 3 times just to try to get the point across and the understanding across to where you guys can actually understand about what's going on here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and read Exodus chapter 3 again. But this time I'm not going to read the whole chapter like I did. I'm just going to read these scriptures here so we can get, what's going on here. But we must understand that this is not God speaking. Okay? This is an angel speaking. It's not God. So now, let me explain something here to you. Now, this is actually a 2-party conversation. This is the angel speaking to Moses. Nobody else is speaking here but Moses and the angel. I might can understand how you could possibly get confused. It's possible to, as I read it, I saw some confusion that might cause people to be confused about what they're reading to understand who's speaking here. Now, okay, I'm going to read this here. Okay. Let me go I'm going to go here on Exodus chapter 3, verse 12. Listen now, when thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, ye shall serve God upon this mountain. Listen, and Moses said unto God, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say to them, or unto them, listen now, the God of your fathers has sent me to you, and they shall say to me, what is his name? Okay, so now, it's clear now that the angel is actually clear here that the angel was sent by God himself. Okay, because listen now, it says the angel is making it clear here. Listen to what the angel said here. He says, and Moses said unto God, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, the God of your fathers, listen now, the God of your fathers has sent me. Remember, listen now, the key word is has sent me. So that means that somebody had to send you to go talk to Moses. Okay? Now, you must remember now, this is a two-party conversation. Okay? Now, let's read on. Now, the God of your fathers has sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, listen now, what is his name? Now, so what this verse is saying here, that the children of Israel are going to ask, Moses, what is God's name? Now, check this out now. And God said to Moses, I am that I am. Okay, now listen now. Let me show you the trick here. And God said to Moses, I am that I am. Now, remember what I said here. This is a two-party conversation. God didn't say anything to Moses. God never said, listen now. God said to Moses, I am that I am. Okay? Because, check this out, remember now, it is a two-party conversation. God didn't step in and say, my name is I am that I am. That never happened. So let me clarify what I'm saying here. Listen, and God said to Moses, I am that I am. So now let's concentrate right there. Let's just stay there. So basically, what this is saying now, that God himself stepped into the conversation and told Moses his name was I am that I am. Okay, now let's stop there. Now the key thing there, hold on one second. Now the key thing is I want people to look at is this. It says here, listen now, and we concentrate on Exodus chapter 3, verse 14. And God said to Moses, I am that I am. Now check this out now. And he said. So why come it didn't say right here? If you scratch, and God said to Moses, if you scratch this off and say, and he said, go look, man, because listen. What is his name? Question mark. What shall I say unto them? So Moses is asking, what do I tell the children of Israel? What is your name? Now, and what is the answer? The answer came in, and he said, listen, and this is the actual answer that was given her. See, all this, and God said to Moses, and no, see, this is to cause confusion. Listen, and he said, so we have to go by, like I said, listen, like I said, what the angel said to Moses. So what was the exact statement that the angel told Moses? What is God's name? What was the exact name that the angel gave to Moses? See, this is what we need to focus on. Why would the angels give two names to him? He gave I am that I am, and he gave, and he gave I am. No, the angel only gave one name. He did not give two or three names. He didn't do none of this. Because you got to understand, it said, and he said, okay? Now, let me get done reading this. And he said, thus shall thou say to the children of Israel, listen, I am, has sent me to you. Listen, the angel said, I am, which is Hayah, has sent me to you. So, why are we not dealing with the name that the angel, gave Moses? We should all be calling on one name, and it's not a higher or short, not the I am that I am. The angel never said that. That was not his reply. The angel's reply was what? I am, has sent me to you. That's what the angel said. The problem is we don't understand English. We don't understand how we're actually misinterpreting. We don't understand that where he said, and he said, I am. Now, but anyway, I'm gonna read this one more time just to clarify this, and we can move on to something else real fast. Listen, and God said to Moses, I am that I am. Now, God never said that. It's easy to prove, because the angel is speaking here. It's not God. It's the angel. But no. We also you must understand that angels can be. They also are like God's angels, or God's also on earth. But God didn't say, I am that I am, or did the angel? The exact thing, the exact phrase that the angel said was, he said, the angel said, and he said, which is the angel, and he said, thus should I say to the children of Israel, I am, which is Hayah, has sent me to you. Who has the power to send an angel somewhere? The highest of God, the only true God, which is Hayah. He is the only true God. I'm not calling on any other name. Look, listen, if God was to judge me and put me to death for saying his name is I am, I would take that judgment. I know that is not a righteous God. I'm going by exactly what the Bible said His name is. Now, let's move on to something else. I got more. Now, okay. Now we're going to deal with Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Let's deal with that real fast, and then I'll end the lesson. Hold on one second here. Okay. Now, is the name Yahweh or Yahweh Shai actually in the Bible? So this is what we need to ask ourselves. Is the name Yahweh or Yahweh Shai actually in the Bible? I'm saying no. I never saw that name in the Bible. Or Yahweh Shai, never saw it in the Bible. Okay. But anyway, let's see something here. So you guys can see it for yourself. I'll let you see it just for yourself. So let me put it up there. Okay, there we go. Okay, see that? Now, that's Yahweh, right? If you notice, it's already got a red line underneath there, right? Right. Hold on. So you can see this for yourself. One second. I want you to see this for yourself. I hate this thing. I actually hit the wrong button here. Hold on. Okay, we'll do it this way. Because I want you guys to kind of see this, but you keep pushing the wrong damn button. Okay. You see that? Read it for yourself. I think I had it right the first time. Look at that. There are no concordance results for Yahweh in the KJV. Read it for yourself. There are no concordance results for Yahweh in the KJV. Okay? Now, let's deal with Yahweh Shai. One second, man. Let me see something. Wait, hold on, people. Give me 1 second. Okay. We're going to run it again so you see for yourself. That's Yahweh Shai, right? Right? That's Yahweh Shai. Okay? I want you to see this for yourself. I'm going to try to push this button here. Let me see what's going on. So you don't think I mess with anything? Okay. It says view search results. Look at that. What does it say? There are no concordance results for Yahweh Shai in the KJV. Now, why? Why are people pushing these names on us? Now, let's look under. Now, let's see what the Bible says about the actual name of God. The name that I call on. We'll do it different. Okay, now see this, look. This is what I'm going to do. So you can see I'm not making none of this up. Okay, see that right there? See that H1961? I'm going to push that real fast and you'll see for yourself. So I push that, you see that? Now watch this. I want you to check it out for yourself. H1961. Sorry this is taking so long. You see that? Let's see what comes up. Scroll down. Whoops. Thank you. This is what came up. Hayah. H1961. So, this is who I call on. It's actually in the Bible. It's actually God's name that's in the Bible.
Strong's H1961. Hayah. Hayah.
Okay. Now, those names, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, is not in the Bible. So why in the hell will I call on these names? Look, those names did not deliver us out of Egypt. Hayah delivered us out of Egypt. Listen. He's going to be the same God, the same power that's going to deliver us out of this Egypt that we're in now. But anyway, hey, thanks for listening. Y'all have a nice evening. Peace.